name is Hannah Cavallaro. I'm a Fresno City College alum. I am currently based out of Seattle, Washington. I'm super excited to be a part of this National Dance Day because I have not been able to be in the past because of being far away. So yay for virtual reality. But also, I'm not going to go there, but just I'm glad that everybody, and I hope that everybody is staying healthy and doing what they need to take care of their bodies, even if that looks different than what it normally looks like or what we think that it maybe should look like. Try to release the expectations from this class, and we'll just dig in and do a little bit of Pilates conditioning. We only have a half an hour, so it's going to fly by. So let's get started. So we're going to start sitting nice and straight. Try to make this, sorry that my shirt's not tight. We're going to sit up nice and straight, shoulders over the hips. And you're going to start by curving in your tailbone. So you're going to curve hips, waist, ribs, upper spine, and you want your shoulders to stay over your hips. And then we're going to reverse that. Hips, waist, ribs, upper spine, nice and tall. You're going to curve hips, waist, ribs, upper spine, tailbone, waist, ribs. Very tall. And curve, waist, ribs, upper spine, uncurve from the bottom all the way to the top. One more, and this time we'll stay in the curve. You're going to curve yourself back so that it's like just where your pants meet your shirt meets. And keeping the curve the entire time, you're going to stay in this curve position. And down. And up. Hold onto your legs as much as you'd like to or need to. And up. And down. And up. Like you can just stamp this part of your body onto the floor. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Good. Now you're going to go a little bit lower, like where your sports bra would hit the ground. And up. And down. Keeping the curve the entire time, though. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Good. This time we will go all the way down. I'm trying to put my body into the frame for everybody. Okay. So now you're going to act like somebody is dropping your favorite snack from the air into your mouth, but the only way that you get it is if you lift yourself directly up. So I don't want you to lift your chin, but hands behind your head. You're going to lift up and then a little bit higher. So it's like an M&M or a Skittle or a grape or whatever you're into. And so you'll lift a little higher and down. Try not to get your hips involved. Keep those nice and relaxed. There's a tendency to like grip everything. Try not to do that. So you'll lift, you'll get your snack, and down. Lift, and down. Lift, up, down. Lift, a little higher, and down. And lift, a little higher, and down. Good. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. And now we're going to do the beloved 100. So you can do this with any positioning of your legs that feels comfortable. We are basically going to pulse 100 times. So I will do some suggestions of places that your legs can be, but again, do as you need to do. So lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Take your hands off of your knees and inhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulsing the arms, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten your legs if you want. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the legs if you want. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep lowering them if you've got it. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower them even more. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower them the most you can. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your knees into your chest. Go ahead and rock your head. No, I can't believe I did it. Awesome. Now we're going to do a single leg pull. So I think that knees have a little notch on the inside, and I like to rest my toe in that notch. So bending your right knee, left hand to the right knee, right hand to the right ankle, find your notch, and then I want you to lengthen out. Good, and you'll switch and you'll lengthen. And as you're switching and lengthening, you lengthen your straight leg and you tuck in the belly. Lengthen, suck it in. Lengthen, create space in the belly. Lengthen and create. And switch, and switch, and switch. Good, so that each time we're really doing the most to make space in your body. Good, now doing the same thing, but you will bicycle. So, and lengthen, switch, and lengthen, and lengthen. As I lengthen, I like to create tension between my knee and my elbow, and that encourages you to warm up the inner thighs, and remember that they are connected to your abs. Switch, switch. One more each side, and switch, and switch. Good, knees into your chest. And you can do this next one with either all the way straight legs, attituded legs, whatever you need. But you'll straighten the right leg, grab wherever you can, straighten the left leg, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and you'll pulse towards your head twice. Switch, pulse, pulse, 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 switch. Last time, each leg. Here we go. Good. Rest the head, knees into your chest. Now finding a chair position with your legs, your knees will be above your hips. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders, hands behind the head. I want you to just dip one toe and bring it back. Dip your other toe and bring it back. Good. Keeping the entire torso nice and calm so that it's not a full body movement. Your whole body is working, but really just this hinge is in control with the support of the rest of the body. Good. Now if you can, try to, for a challenge, lower both and in. Good. Lower both toes. And it's okay if your toes don't touch all the way to the ground. What's more important is that this doesn't happen. Oh, why did I do that? Good. Lower head, neck, and shoulders, and hug your knees into your chest. Now finding that same chair, or no. Go ahead and grab towards the ankles, forehead towards the knees, and then you're going to straighten your arms and your legs out. And hug it in. Exhale it out, and hug it in. Exhale it out, and hug it in. Exhale it out, hug it in. Two more. Exhale out, in, out, in. Good. You can rotate those ankles around. Now, go ahead and drop your feet towards the ground, and we're going to do some simple bridges. You will start by using the hips to slowly peel the spine off the ground. So you'll lift the pubic bone, and then your hips, your waist, your ribs. Good. And you want it to be an essentially straight line from your knees to your shoulders. You don't want to start pushing into this. And go ahead and lower down one vertebrae at a time. And we'll do that again. We'll lift from the hips, slowly and surely up, holding at the top. Nice relaxed shoulders, relaxed head, and lowering the top of the spine to the tailbone. One more time, lifting the pelvis, waist, ribs, upper spine. Good, holding here. Lift your heels off the ground, drop them down. Lift your toes, drop them down. Lift your heels, drop them down. Lift your toes, drop them down. Try to keep your hips nice and high. Lift your toes. You'll notice your feet are walking away from you. That's right. You'll get a bit of more of a burning in the buttocks. And down. Lift your toes. And down one more. Lift the heels. Drop them down. Lift the toes. Drop them down. Touch the knees together. And separate. Kiss the knees. And separate. Kiss the knees. And apart. Kiss the knees. And just take them apart to the hip distance. Don't take them apart further than that. Kiss the knees. Hips up high. Kiss the knees. Keep them together like a gum wrapper. Bring your hands together if you want to. And apply pressure as tight as you can for 10. 9 between your knees and your hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And go ahead and lower back down. Bring those knees into the chest. Awesome. Now we're going to find ourselves on our belly. And let's see, this is probably the best position for. You're going to make a diamond triangle and place your forehead in the diamond, in the triangle. And I want you to think that you're going to get longer, so your body is going to grow at least an inch, maybe 14. Try not to put any tension into the butt or the legs. It's all just going to be from the back right now. So lengthen your body, lift yourself up an inch and down. Lengthen, lift even higher and down. Lengthen, lift even higher and down. Lengthen, lift even higher and down. We'll do a small variation. So lengthen, lift higher and straighten your arms. Lift the highest and put your arms to your IT band. Don't go all the way down, but hover. Lift, super person, torpedo person. Hover, super person, torpedo person. Hover, straight arms, here, and all the way down. Good. Hands by the armpits. Push yourself back into a child's pose. Breathe deeply into your back body during this time. Take a few deep breaths. Good. Go ahead and come forward into a four-legged position. And I want you to shrug your shoulders down and then find them in a parallel position. And make sure that your knees are under your hips and your hands are underneath your shoulders. And you'll shrug and back to neutral. And shrug back to neutral. Shrug back to neutral. Shrug back to neutral. Good. Now we're going to do that in a plank. So lengthen one leg out, lengthen the other one to meet it. Good. And we'll shrug and neutral and shrug and neutral. Obviously keep your feet on your knees on the ground if you need to. Shrug and neutral, shrug, and neutral, shrug, and neutral. And we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, belly button towards the spine, energy out the head, energy out the feet, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, find a little child's pose. Awesome. Now we're going to go into a bit of a leg series. So go ahead and lay on your left side, left hand under the head, right hand supported in front of the belly button, a bit of a V shape with your body, so that your feet are in front of where your hips are a bit. Let me see if this can help you. Bring the top foot, which is your right foot, equal to the distance of your hip. And you're going to kick forward 1 and 2, and then you're going to point your foot and carry it back. Good, into a nice attitude. Kick, kick, point it back. Try to maintain neutrality in the torso. It back, good, kick it forward, kick it back. Now find the neutral, and you're going to make circles about the size of a basketball. Either direction, we will switch them eventually. Good, and switch. Making sure that all of this is working. Good, go ahead and press your feet together. Now you will find a passe and développé your leg up and down, and passe and développé and down, and passe and développé and down, and passe and développé and down. And we'll envelope, palmade up, passe and down, palmade up, passe and down, palma, passe and down, palma, passe and down. Just bring that leg into a passe and try to really push this knee back, and 2 and 3 and 4 little pulses backwards to open the hips up. Great. Bring those feet together. Bend your knees in, point the toes towards the ceiling, and we will clamshell our top knee open. So we'll open and close. And just with pointed or flexed feet. Close and open, close and open, close. And I think you have more range here, kind of like how we were just doing with that passe, to think about. And open, close, open. Now a bit of a variation. Open the knees, point the toe towards the ceiling, draw a quarter-sized circle on the ceiling, touch, and close. Open, straighten, circle, touch, down. Open, straighten, circle, touch, down. Open, straighten, circle, touch, down. And open, straighten, circle the other direction, which sometimes teases my brain. Straighten, circle, touch, down. Open, straighten, circle, touch, down. Open, straighten, circle, touch, down. Open, straighten, circle, touch, down. Good. Go ahead and bring that top leg and bring it forward and straighten that bottom leg so that the ball of your foot is pressed into the ground. And you don't want your leg kind of straight, you want it like super straight. Even if it means that you roll onto that front or that straightened hip a little bit, that's okay. And you're going to lift it up straight and down. straighten, lift, straighten, and down. Lift a straight leg, drop it down, lift a straight leg, drop it down, straighten your leg, lift, and down. One more, lift, and down. Good, now go ahead and roll onto that back, keeping that knee bent, and stretching in a figure 4 position. Good. Interlace the hands between the knees, picking up that left leg, using your right elbow to push the knee out. Go ahead and drift the whole package towards the left side. And back to the center. Now you can straighten your left leg, flex your foot, grab onto that toe with your left leg, left hand, use your right elbow to push your right knee actively away from your right shoulder. And take some deep breaths. Try to have a relaxed tailbone that's heading towards the ground instead of towards the ceiling. Drift the whole package to the right a bit, and drift the whole package to the left a bit. Good, go ahead and bend that left knee, touch the foot to the ground, bend the right knee in towards your chest, and straighten everything out. We'll do a couple roll-ups here. So flexed feet, arms above the head. You'll lift your head, neck, and shoulders, bringing those arms towards your feet, rolling up through the spine, keeping the heels on the ground all the way until you're hovered over your legs. Lift the hands off to hover, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower yourself back down. Try not to use any thigh or butt here. It is unnecessary. Use your abs. Good. 2 more. Head, neck, shoulders off the ground. Heels planted into the ground. Lifting, lifting, curving, moving. Good. Point over your feet and stretch. And hover the upper body and arms off the feet. And you will lower back down, shoulders away from the ears. 1 vertebrae at a time. Flex and extend. And head, neck, and shoulders. Hands reaching towards the feet, like you can pull yourself up. You can actually use your hands if you want to. And curving over and pointing. Hovering off. And curving back. Good, now you can super cool move yourself to the other side. So you'll be on your right side. Let's see if I can get most of my body in here. And go ahead and bring your left leg, in line with the hip. Left hand in front of your belly button, and you'll kick your leg forward, 2, and back with a point. You'll go forward, 2, and back with a point. Try to keep it in line with the hip the entire time. There's a tendency to either drop or lift. Try not to. Good. And keeping it in line with the hip, you'll make basketball type circles. Good. And maybe you can challenge yourself and see if you can take your hand off and put it on your hip, and you'll switch directions of the circle. And if you can't, no worries, it's all good. Because what's more important is quality over quantity. Good. Now you'll go ahead and find a passe position, développé, and lower. And you'll passe, développé, lower, passe, développé, lower, passe, développé, lower. And you'll envelope, battement, passe, and down. Battement, passe. You guys, my socks don't match. I didn't notice. passe, and down, battement, passe, and down. Find a passe position and go ahead and try to open the knee. 2, 3, 4. Good. Keeping the torso nice and activated. Good. Good. Bend the knees in, toes towards the ceiling, and we'll open the clamp. And down, and open, and down. And same sort of thing. How much range of motion do you have in this position? And down, and up, and down, and open, and down, and up, and down. Variation time with the ceiling. Draw a circle, touch, close. Open the knee, straighten the leg. Draw a circle, touch, close. Open the knee, draw a circle, touch, close. Open the knee, straighten the leg. Draw a circle, touch, close. Now switch directions with your circle. Right here, touch, close. Good. Open the knee, straighten the leg. Draw a circle, touch, close. Open the knee, straighten the leg. Draw a circle, touch, close. Open the knee, straighten the leg. Draw a circle, touch, close. Open the knee, straighten the leg. Draw a circle, touch, close. Bring this top leg in front. Straighten the heck out of your bottom leg and lift it off the ground. And down. And lift. And down with the straightest leg of your life. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Good. Go ahead and roll backwards onto your back. Left knee stays bent. Taking some breaths. Interlace the hands between the legs. Lifting the right knee off the ground. Pull the right foot off the ground. Good. Drift this package to the right. And back to center. Straighten the right leg. Flex the right foot. Grab onto those right toes. Use the left knee, left elbow to push the knee outwards. Heavy tailbone. Drift to the right a bit. And center. And the left. And center. And bend that right knee, put the right foot onto the ground, bring your left knee in towards your chest, and bring the left knee leg down. Let's scooch forward because I think I need to. We'll do one more roll up. So if you want the added challenge here, keep your, flex feet, arms above the head. If you want the challenge, keep your hands towards your ears the entire time. Good. Point over the feet. And we will go ahead and do a rolling like a ball. So this one's really fun. So you can hold on wherever you want to. Maybe start with your hands underneath. And this is about keeping a curve in the spine. So you're going to just go ahead and be on the backs of your sits bones. And then you're going to roll backwards and roll up, and hopefully you can stop. Good. And roll back and up. And you can make it harder by holding onto your heels and having your nose and your knees back and up, back and up. Good. Now, keeping holding onto your heels, try to just straighten your right leg and down, and your left leg and down. Good. Holding on to the inside of the heels now, so your legs are in a turn out position, nice straight spine. So you don't want to be on the curve anymore. You want to be straight. Open your right leg and down. And your toes don't touch the ground. They stay hover. So lengthen out your left. Bring it back in. Lengthen out your right. Bring it back in. Now lengthen out both. And bring them back in. And lengthen out both. And now for an extra added challenge, from this straight spine, see if you can go into rolling like a ball. So curve the pelvis and roll backwards. And good. I a little bit cheated. All right, go ahead and cross the feet and turn to stand up. I want you to just take a second to thank your body for all that it did for you, and just give it a little bit of heat, and just say thank you, body, thank you. And that is our class. Time goes so quickly, but thank you all for joining me in this. I hope that you felt some sort of an activation, and stay safe out there and know that you have love coming at you from Seattle. Bye, y'all.